So something that came up for me this morning was around visualizing what it is I want. So I have been practicing visualizing what I want, but it was only recently after listening to Dr. Joe Dispenza did I actually feel something different than I had in the past. So before I was visualizing and trying to feel the feelings, but they weren't like 100% there. Like I didn't feel like I got the money to pay off, some of the bills I want to pay off and to get a car and things like that. The car, actually, the feelings came the easiest for, though, I'll tell you that. But all that aside, what I started doing, though, was writing what I wanted down. And then I realized, what if, when you read a book and it's a good book, you can get into it. And it's like your emotions get invested in it and you're visualizing it in your head. You're reading along. You can even forget that you're reading. So what I started doing was writing it down. I started writing what it was I wanted down in a way like that I'm telling a story. So like I'm paying my bills, I'm getting a car, I'm going for a ride. This is the kind of car, this is what it does, and da-da-da-da-da. This is where I'm gonna live. This is my home, blah, 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 blah. So it really added like a whole nother depth to it because I had written it like a story. Therefore, I could read it and visualize it like a story, and it brought it to life. And then my feelings just came, I had more feelings about it instead of just trying to visualize these pictures in my mind, which was working in some instances and some it wasn't. So I don't want to say that you can't just visualize in your mind and that works. If that works for you, then do whatever works for you. That, to me, manifestation is doing what works for you. At the end of the day, it's going to include gratitude. It's going to include visualizing what you want. It's going to include the same things. How you get there may be different than how I get there, but it doesn't matter how you get there as long as you get there. We're all about creating our life, right? I want you to be able to create your life, and I want to be able to create my life. So whatever I can share with you, I'm going to do that. If you can give this a try and see if you've been challenged with visualizing, give it a try with writing it down, like, in a story format. And if you think like, wow, that's a lot of work. Well, we're talking about your life. Why not put in whatever it takes to create the life you want, right? So go for it.